Alright, drop number 1. Make sure it gets the concrete. And nothing broke. Drop number 2. You see it? Number 2. And everything's still intact. Alright, one last time so you can see it's still intact. And I'm going to drop it on the concrete right there. This is just so you can get a close-up from 8 feet again. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and I'm not going to touch it this time, and we're just going to zoom in right where it lies so you know there's no pieces that came apart, there's nothing shattered, and you can see still going strong. You can still see the reticle. There you go. Alright, now for the drag test. We've put paracord on it. You can see we've got the paracord here. We're going to drag it behind this little dirt bike, and we're going to drag it all the way down to those bushes right there, down this gravel driveway, turn around, and then come back up through the mud and the dirt. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see what it does. Alright, we brought it back from the little trip through the gravel. This is what it looks like so far. Still working. No parts missing. So far, so good. Still see everything. Let's see if I can get that picture. There you go. Alright, one more. Alright, this time we've got it sitting right here. We're going to run it over with the dirt bike. Alright. From being run over. There you go. Alright, now we're going to run it over with the Jeep. It's right there, and I'm going to help guide you. Let's see what it'll do. Good. A couple of scratches. Alright. There you go. It's got a couple of scratches. Not only did we run over it, but we sat on it with the Jeep still intact. Still functioning. Still working. There we go. Alright, we left the sight out here in the cold all night so it would be cold, because we all know that when plastic and polymer and everything gets cold, it gets more brittle. Just how cold? Well, at the present time, you can see 37 degrees. And yes, it was done on Christmas Day. 37 degrees, and it was out all night. It got down to freezing, so right now it's just above freezing, but last night it sat out in freezing cold temperature. We ran over it, we drug it, we dropped it. All it has is a couple of cosmetic scratches on it, but it's still functioning, still looking good, still works. Let me see if I can clean the prismatic lens, or the clear lens, off of this just a little bit more. Alright, so far, I mean, that is it. You can still see the reticle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the lights out so you can see that the tritium still works. So I'm going to hold it right here, turn out the lights, and then bring it close up. Alright, and just so you can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a piece of black duct tape over it so no light gets to it, because it can work with normal daylight just like the regular sights without the tritium, where it gathers in ambient light. So we're just going to put this over it like that. So you see there is a piece of black tape over it, and you still see, there it is, the green glow. There it is, the tritium base. There you go, it's still working. So the See All Nite Sight, we dropped it from 8 foot onto concrete, not a problem. We drug it down a gravel road for about 60-70 yards, not a problem. We even ran over it with a dirt bike, not a problem, and ran over it with a Jeep. Still functions, didn't break a thing, the tritium still works. That's pretty solid. I don't know about you, but I'm convinced this is built like a Sherman tank. It's built for abuse. So you saw it here on the Po' Boy Special channel.